Formula One reporter Martin Brundle believes Lewis Hamilton's latest comments serve as a white flag from the Mercedes star. Lewis Hamilton's Formula One frustrations continued in Montreal on Friday as the Mercedes star struggled in practice preparing for Sunday's Canadian Grand Prix. The 37-year-old labored to 13th at the conclusion of the second practice session, with the W13 continuing to cause concerns, and Sky Sports pundit Martin Brundle is worried about the constructors' situation. Speaking to reporters after FP2, Hamilton said this car is so bad and looked drained in anticipation of what could be another disappointing weekend. The seven-time world champion has a single podium finish to his name this season, and a title challenge already looks all but impossible. That's led former F1 driver and paddock reporter Brundle to suggest Mercedes won't get a handle on their car, at least not this season. He was also intrigued to see the Silver Arrow's chief technical officer, James Allison, taking questions in Montreal, which may not be a good sign for the manufacturer. It's looking more and more like they can't sort this 2022 Mercedes out. It's too much of a knife edge of a setup, said Brundle on Sky Sports F1. They've got to basically bolt it down to the ground. Lewis is more or less admitting that they're going to have to make the best of this car. We don't see James Allison on site too often. If they can't find a solution, no one can with the resources they've got. It appears to be Brundle's belief that Mercedes won't be able to make the kind of drastic changes needed to make the W13 a title contender this season. Every team has experienced difficulties adjusting to new regulations, but Mercedes have endured the biggest drop-off in performance as a result. We know how brilliant that team is, the minds, the money, the facilities and the data, and they just can't seem to dial it in and sort the problems out, added Brundle. It sounds like they're trying almost random setups. It'll go this way and you'll go that way. Let's see if we can find a magical solution in there somewhere. It's peculiar that Hamilton's output has been hampered so significantly while teammate George Russell, who sits fourth in the drivers' standings, is yet to finish outside the top 5 so far this year. It would take a miracle to close the distance on Red Bull's Max Verstappen at this rate. However, with even Hamilton admitting Mercedes' attentions may already be moving to 2023.
If